Everyone around Bulls Nation is wondering what is going on with this team. Is it the locker room? Is it the head coach? I say all of the above. But one of the Chicago Bulls players, and Josh Giddey, gets honest about the current state of the Chicago Bulls. We're going to talk about that on today's episode. And we have two of our supporters, two of our family members calling in to give their thoughts on what the Chicago Bulls need to do to move forward. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down on today's daily episode. So if you tuned in and like talking Bulls basketball, even when they give you a headache, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. And y'all notice I've been saying that for the last few weeks because I love this team, but this is a relationship that needs to get better from the opposite side. It's not them, it's me. I'm delusional. But hey, let's go ahead and let's get right into it, man. The Chicago Bulls have now lost 7 games in a row. 7. And it ain't looking too good, man. It ain't looking too good. And everybody around NBA Nation, more specifically, the Chicago Bulls Nation, is wondering what is going on. There have been players to speak out. One guy in Javon Carter saying that, hey, when we supposed to do what we supposed to do, that's when we supposed to do it, but nobody's actually doing it. One has to ask the questions, has Billy Donovan lost his voice within his locker room after some damning questions that he has placed out there into the NBA world? I say yes. But then Josh Giddey had a long quote that we're going to go out and dive into and try to see what's to him. What's to the Chicago Bulls right now? Josh Giddey had got honest and was asked about the break that the Chicago Bulls are currently on, kind of like their quote unquote small bye week, I guess, per se, because they haven't played for a couple days now and won't play again until Friday. So Josh Giddey went out there and said this. I want to say this is a lengthy quote, so just stand fast and we're going to go out there and give thoughts in a second. But they asked him about the break. He said it is much needed. It will be good to have the break to get back to what we are good at. The memo on us is out. Crash the boards, get back in transition. That's how you stop the Bulls. So we have to figure out ways to counteract that and be effective. We've shown we can do it and we're capable. So it's a matter of doing it night in and night out, whether guys are injured or not. We've just got to find ways to put stops and possessions together like we did early. When he was asked about his optimism regarding the team, he said this: I'm all for optimism and positivity, but at some point we have to look in the mirror and say how we can get better as a team and what we do need to do to impact winning. Okay, Josh. These 4 days, I think one win will put us in the right direction. Attack it, have a good practice, and get ready for Charlotte. End quote. So that's all you heard from Josh Giddey. And if you're still listening, and thanks for tuning in, look, man, that was a lengthy quote, but let's break it down. First part of the quote: the memo is out on the Chicago Bulls. I 100% agree with him. The memo is out on Chicago Bulls. Now, Josh Giddey mentioning crashing the boards and getting out in transition when teams are saying we're going to get back in transition to limit what the Chicago Bulls could do. Fine and dandy. There's one thing that you forgot. Stop looking like turnstiles out there, Josh Giddey. It's not just you. It's your teammates too. Y'all look like turnstiles. Y'all look like the CTA red line when teenagers say, I ain't paying today. That's how it looks. These guys are going out there and they are not being effective defensively. They're not communicating, and there is not a lot of effort. In the last game you guys just played, that was a turnover that occurred. One of your teammates got down to the basketball court, the other end of the basketball court, to defend the shot. The NBA player misses the shot, And there's nobody else that'll help clean up and for the rebound. That's effort. That's heart. That's the want to. That's the will to go out there and absolutely be better on any given basketball night. What are we doing? That's all I want to know. What are we doing? And my thing is, if we sitting there and we looking at it and categorizing things and saying that Billy Donovan is telling us this and y'all still ain't doing it, it's one or two things. Y'all don't rock with the coach or there's something broken. Two things could be true. Just saying it. Y'all don't rock with your coach and y'all don't appreciate some of the people that's in your locker room. Billy Donovan comes out and saying we got to love each other. No, the fuck we don't. No, we don't. You got to want to do your job. This is your job. This ain't for fun. I seen people play harder in LA Fitness than the Chicago Bulls over the last few days. The last few weeks. If we call it, if we keeping it a bang and we calling a spade a spade. Over the last few weeks, the Chicago Bulls effort has been through the dumpster. They ain't even in the dumpster. They dumpster juice. The shit that leak out the side of the can. That's how bad the Chicago Bulls have been playing for the last few weeks. And as we move forward, nobody wants to sit down and watch this crap. Nobody is asking y'all to go out there and win 10 games in a row. We just want to see effort. We just want to see y'all show heart. It should be an honor to put on this uniform. Look at the long history of the Chicago Bulls. But for some strange reason, y'all ain't honoring that. And that's what forces me to look at the top. AK Mark Eversley, I know y'all ain't going to come to the podium, but you motherfuckers need to. I know y'all need to. What's going on with your basketball team? Billy Donovan, we trickle down right next to you. The man that's in charge. What's going on with your basketball team? You thought that your comments was going to be so great to energize the team. But it resulted in something else happening. A team that doesn't believe in you. Do I expect the Chicago Bulls to suddenly turn this whole thing around? Maybe. They can. But right now, the belief is the dumpster juice that y'all are. If we keeping it a buck. If we're keeping it a buck, nobody believes that y'all going to turn this thing around until heads start to roll. Roll them. Roll them from Mount Everest. I don't care. It absolutely has to improve. And we getting to the point to where we got to have tough conversations about what's going to happen. We talking about the availability of the current head coach. We need to talk about the current state of the players. We're getting to that point because this is unacceptable for us Bulls fans who don't deserve this shit and waste our time watching y'all night in and night out. It's completely unacceptable. So I respect Josh Giddey for coming out here and being honest, but at the same time, we don't care. Like, we keeping it real. The comments sound great, but we don't care. What does the product on the basketball court look like? I know the Chicago Bulls are better than this. I don't believe the 6-1 start was a fluke, but that's how y'all making it seem. That's how y'all making it seem. And we got guys coming out now talking, and Nikola Vucevic, you was the one that called this team soft, but you ain't the one that's leading the charge to make sure that they are not soft anymore. You're a part of the softness. And that's how you've been playing. Go out there and call out your teammates and then go out there and make a statement by playing harder, by showing more effort, by being better offensively, by communicating more effectively defensively, by being a more of a defensive player. It's totally unacceptable for what you did. And Josh Giddey, this is why I get real with you. I'm with you. Look in the mirror. See what the issue is. But don't just look in the mirror to pamper yourself up. Comb your hair, brush your teeth. No, you need to have a conversation with yourself. And they say if you talk to yourself, you ain't crazy unless you start answering back. So just have a conversation with yourself. Y'all need to get crazy. Y'all need to get absolutely insane about showing better effort on this basketball court. So again, I respect the comments, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people that's listening right now, they will all agree with me. We don't care. We want to see a change on the basketball court. Because over the offseason, we heard toughness, physicality, and bringing up and reminiscing about the loss of the Miami Heat in last year's play-in. But where is that heart? Where is that physicality? Where is that toughness? Me and C-Dub, we honestly had a conversation about how y'all played against the Orlando Magic and how it looked like it could have been something to catapult you guys back to where you were or to force you guys to show better effort. However, it didn't work. It didn't work. So if we looking in the mirror just to go out there and pamper ourselves, it ain't going to work. But if we looking in the mirror to actually go out there and communicate and be better as a group, then it may work. So the ball is in y'all court. The ball is in y'all court because we tired of watching the disgusting basketball play that y'all have been putting on the basketball court for the last few weeks. And Billy Donovan, stop scolding your team to the media. Stop. Stop doing that. It's not working. You went out there and said we're not talented enough to not play desperately. It hurt them. Then you came to the podium and said our guys got to love each other. It ain't working. I don't give a damn if you turn it to Bill Belichick on the mic. Stop. Stop. It ain't working. I respect the honesty. I respect it. But it's not working for this group. Do something differently. Do something differently. It's time. But hey, now it's time to get into our callers, y'all. For the people that left, and we appreciate y'all over here on Shy Bulls Podcast. Thank y'all so much for calling in and leaving y'all takes. It's always great to hear them. And we'll let you guys know, for those that are wondering, how you could be a part of the episode after we finish with our two callers today. The first one up is from Auntie Goon, and she ticked off. Here it is.
Man, Phil, you know what it is. Good morning, gang. Your favorite auntie online. Hey, man, I started watching the motherfucking sorry-ass Bulls fucking 9 games ago. But I do watch our podcast every day. I do listen to y'all talk shit. But look, check this out. Mooch, Billy, P-Will, show their ass the exit. They ass in the motherfucking way. They got the Bulls in the cardiac arrest. The Bulls, every motherfucking person on the Bulls need IVs. They need a pumper. They need something. They look. They have no fluid in their fucking body. They ass, ever since Billy and Bush called this motherfucking team out, the Bulls said, fuck y'all, or y'all want to call us out? Now we ain't doing shit. Billy done lost the motherfucking locker room. He done lost his motherfucking players, and he done lost his motherfucking mind. Listen, I don't understand. Coach don't want to be here. He ain't playing like he want to be here. Let this bitch go. His ass in the motherfucking way. Everything the Bulls trying to do, he's slowing us down. Zach Collins came in the game, we look like a regular motherfucking team. You put Boots back in the game, we cardiac a motherfucking rest. Call the ambulance. I don't know. His ass gotta go, Billy ass gotta go, and P-Will trash ass gotta go. I don't know what the fuck he thinking. His ass is negative 24, 27. I don't know. This bitch in the way. I'm sick of their ass. I am so fucking sick of the Bulls. I am fucking sick of their ass, gang. They ass have no fucking life. Boots ass gotta go. How the fuck you call the motherfucking team, you know, and come out the next game playing like who did what and why they did it? Motherfucker, you make my ass itch. Shut the fuck up. His ass gotta go, gang. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this Bulls team. Bear down. I'm waiting on the Bears and Green Bay game. At least they giving us some type of life. At least the Bears showing like they want to go some motherfucking well. This Bulls team don't want to go nowhere but home or to the bench. Let me know how y'all feel, gang. I woke up pissed off this morning. I ain't even get drunk last night. The Bulls pissed me off so motherfucking bad. But I'm getting fucked up tonight. You better know that. All right, gang.
It be like that, Auntie. It be like that. And that's why, and appreciate the call, Auntie. It's always a pleasure, for sure. Definitely love how you be coming and how you rock with your team, and you go hard for them. When we winning, you rocking, and when you see something that's unacceptable, you calling it out how you see it, and I respect it 100%. And I think that You can't call out, you as a player, you cannot call out your teammates and not show up. As a head coach, you can't call out your players and then put them in positions to not help them be successful on the basketball court, on the football field, on the soccer field, whatever. You as the head coach has to have situational awareness to help your team, whatever sport it is. Even in football, if there's a situation and you like, damn, we got to score a touchdown on this drive. We have to. And you come out and go away from your identity, that hurts the team. That's the same thing here. Billy Donovan, Nikola Vucevic can't do anything defensively. Patrick Williams ain't helping. The man cannot escape 9-3 or 9-4. Do something differently. Go with the hot hand. Screw the rotations. These are young players. Young players. If somebody has it going, let them go until the heat goes out. Let them go. I don't understand why Billy Donovan does this. This is not college. You're still doing the same shit that you've been doing forever. Somebody needs to wake Billy Donovan up. He absolutely has to be better. But the question is, do we believe it's going to happen? No. So that's that. So I appreciate the call, Auntie. Thanks for calling in. You already know it's always a pleasure and we locked in. Now, the next caller, the gentleman did not leave his name. So whoever you are, my brother, please include your name in the call. Please, we want to show love appropriately to those who, dedicate their time to this show so we can properly give, the proper thanks to whoever you are. But we're still going to play it on today's episode. And if you hear yourself and you watch today's episode, go ahead and just hit it in the comment box. Say that was me. So we can just thank you appropriately. And if you do decide to call in the future, just state your name before you give your take. But here it is. And we're going to call you the 231.
Look here, man. What's wrong with the team? 1 through 15, soft as tissue. We don't have one player on this team that if the right offer comes through, we shouldn't trade. Coby, I love him. It's time to trade him, get what we can get. Io also, because he's part of the problem. He's on this team. I know he's from Chicago. Whatever we can get for him. If we can get a first and a second, trade him. Vooch, they probably going to wait to the deadline, either cut or whatever, but that's done for. Right now, we tanking. We might as well keep playing the way we playing and get the best draft pick we can and move forward.
All right. So we heard from my mans, and that's the way it's coming to. That's just what it's coming down to, man. Because, and that's like at the end of the day, once you get tired of constantly saying the same thing, something has to change. Because if you constantly running yourself to say this team can be better, this team can do that, maybe you might have to punt the season. That it's gonna be a long season. But to your point, why not try to accumulate draft capital to put a better team out there that fits the vision of what we're trying to do? They not playing defense. Not many people scoring really well. And I think that you just got to lean on Josh Giddey and Montes Buzelis at this point and allow the other chips to fall where they fall. That's just what it's getting close to. That's a conversation that we're going to have. And it is what it is, man. Like, I like a couple players, but I'm tired of losing. So it ain't no more of the likeness or the rocking with somebody because you like them. You know what I'm saying? If an opportunity comes ahead of you and you're able to accumulate draft capital for this draft, you go out there and take the opportunity if you see fit or if you deem it necessary. The biggest question is, though, do we trust AK? Do we trust the front office to draft the right people? That's the biggest thing. Because they constantly draft projects. That's the saddest part to it all. And to be quite frank with you, they look like fucking idiots outside of Montes Buzelis. they look like idiots when it comes to their draft choices. You could have had Walker Kessler in the building. You took Dalen Terry. You could have had somebody else in the building. You took P. Will. You could have had Derek Queen in the building who just dropped a 30-point triple-double. You got Noah Essengay, who's at home for the entire season. This is where we are. This is the problem. Do you trust these guys to make the appropriate selection to help this ball club? I don't. That's just me. That's just me. I don't try to influence nobody else's way of thinking. I don't trust them. Montes Buzelis was an alley-oop. Honestly, Derek Queen was an alley-oop. I'm sorry. Fuck the projects. The basketball projects, that is. I got some people from Robert Taylor listening like, hold on, what? Nah, man, come on now. Y'all know I ain't talking about them. Y'all cool. Y'all good. I'm talking about the NBA projects. Draft polished players. So then if you do have an opportunity to trade for a superstar that may come available, you have assets and players that you can bargain to get said superstar. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But hey, man, that is it for me today, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Auntie Goon and our other caller who called on today's episode. If you want to be a part of an episode, call in, state your name, and leave your take. And we'll get you on the episode. The number to do so is 773-242-9219. Hey, man. We trying to see red, but we blind right now, goddamn. We blind. We blind. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all, and y'all already know. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.